Good day, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Yellowbusguy garage. It's been quite a while since I've done a video. I want to show you my new ride. I've got myself a new motorcycle. Picked it up at the end of school, first part of June. And I have picked up myself a 2013 Kawasaki Vulcan Vaquero. And this style of machine is referred to as a bagger. And it's kind of a lightened version of a touring bike. Kawasaki also makes a motorcycle called a Voyager, which has a tour pack, which would be a big trunk here on the back with an integrated backrest for the passenger. And it has a few more features like heated seats and grips and things like that. But this is a feature pack bike. Very comfortable, which is the main reason I got it. The sport bike that I have been riding for the last 17 years, it's gotten to the point where I can't ride it much more than an hour or so at a time. This machine here, I can ride all day, you know, put hundreds of miles on it, and at the end of the day I feel pretty good. Where the other one, I was just, you know, I couldn't wait to get off of it after about an hour. But anyway, this, like I said, this is a 2013 Vaquero, which is Mexican. That's not PC, is it? Is Spanish for cowboy. It has a 1700cc V-twin, water-cooled, overhead cams, 6-speed transmission. Have lockable storage bags on the back. Has air ride rear suspension. It has these cool retro gauge pack or gauge cluster here for your fuel on the left, speedometer, and in the middle you have a trip computer, tachometer, and engine temp. And the trip computer, it tells you your miles to empty, trip meter, fuel capacity, and other data you need to know while you're riding. The switches over here controls the display, and it also has cruise control, which is something I've never had before. On this side here you have your stereo control functions, and this also underneath here you have an AM/FM stereo, and it has a 30-pin iPod adapter that you could either use an iPod, or what I've done is I added a Bluetooth module so that I can stream music from my phone. Like I said, it has a 6-speed transmission, and this one has a heel toe shifter, which you can upshift using your heel, downshift using your toe, or you can just shift it conventionally. It's what I typically do. I just use the tip of my boot and upshift that way. Has these chrome bars here, crash bars. Those are factory. This bike is all factory. It's as it was when it came from the factory. Has crash bars here, and then if the bike was to tip over, those bars keep the body work and other expensive bits off the ground. Has Tokiko 4-piston disc brakes up front, and Tokiko 4-piston single disc in the rear. Bike weighs 834 pounds, so it's not light by any means. But even given the weight, once you start moving, all that weight goes away, and it's surprisingly nimble and handles corners very well. Though it won't corner like the ZRX does, it does a pretty good job, and so it's a lot of fun even on the country roads. And if you get it over far enough, the running boards hit, and you know, I've drug both sides, and it's not hard to do at all. But they're hinged, and this bracket here touches down first and gives you a warning that you're reached the limit. It's got dual exhausts, LED taillight. There's a good view of the exhaust system there. It has Excedra Max tires. The front tire is original, and this rear tire I just put on a couple weeks ago. It had about 6,700 miles on the tire, but it was squared off pretty badly. is extremely comfortable. A lot of fun to ride. It also has a backrest and luggage rack that attaches on these brackets here for when you have a passenger. All in all, this is a very clean bike. I'm the third owner, and the previous 2 owners took very good care of it. It shows no drop damage, well maintained, and I've had 0 problems with it. And I suppose you guys would probably like to get see what she sounds like. That noise you heard was the Bluetooth module, and you can see here the trip meter here, or the trip computer. It gives your average miles per gallon. You have 2 trip meters, fuel tank capacity, time. Pretty cool. It's nice to know how far you can go on the fuel you have remaining. Alright, we got a neutral light. And yes, it looks like a Harley. And it is based on American traditional cruiser technology in appearance. You know, being overhead cam, liquid cooled, fuel injected. I forgot to mention that. And they did do quite a bit to emulate a Harley. I've been averaging about 39 miles to the gallon. The transmission makes a loud clunk when shifting. I mean, they went out of their way to emulate a Harley. I would prefer it if they would engineer it a little better as far as, you know, I don't care if the transmission clunks like a Harley. I would prefer it to be a little more smooth. But it's slick shifting even though it's loud. And missed shifts are a rarity. And overall, I'm pretty satisfied with it. I'm still getting accustomed to it because of the immense weight of this thing. But like I said, it's the low speed handling, parking lot stuff, moving around the garage has taken getting some used to. But anyway, thought you guys might be interested in see. It's not a school bus, nearly as heavy though. But anyway, guys, thanks for coming around. Sorry there haven't been very many videos or no videos recently. Hopefully I'll have a change for that coming up really soon. I'll talk to you guys later.